Jane Mullen.
Thank you very much. By the way, this is a double scotch and water, in case you want to. First of all, I'd like to thank the committee for the opportunity to serve on the board. I was nominated for it. Friends of mine in Venice, where I just came from, think I'm absolutely insane. I should get shot for doing this. But I think this is a great club. And I just have been here 13 months. I'm sure a lot of people think, you know, how can you possibly do anything here? And I agree. I said, it doesn't make any sense because I don't even know the streets of my village. But I do have a lot of experience as former president of the Master Association at Pelican Point Country Club in Venice. The same size facility. We had 27 holes, a little bigger than this, acreage-wise. But we have the same problems they have here. Golfers, non-golfers, speeding, non-speeding, you know, all this, the same thing came up. And I like to think we handled it properly. But I do appreciate the opportunity to serve and bring some expertise into the area. My whole career was handling corporations, field offices, staffing, career pathing, working as a team. Those are all what I've done for 36 years. And I would like to say, too, in fairness to my poor wife sitting out there, I didn't realize that the biographical sketches were that formal. If you will notice in the newsletter, mine takes 1/4 of a page. Some other people have 2.5 pages. Some have pictures. But I will add this. My wife and I, my wife is sitting out there. She's a big bridge player. Janet, can you stand up for a minute? She's brand new as well as I am. That's my wife, Janet. And since that was not in the biographical sketch, I will tell you we're married 43 years. We have 2 children, one in Maine. We don't talk to because there's too much snow. The other one in Franklin, Mass. Doesn't want to hear it from me at all. We have 4 grandchildren, and the latest were twins that are 13 months old. So that's my add to the biographical sketch. And someone's waving a flag down here. I haven't said anything yet, but that's okay. Thank you for the opportunity. The salary is very good, and we hope we work together for the common cause.
Thank you. Jane Mullen. What attributes, other than appear on your resume, do you bring to this role, and how do you see yourself interacting with other board members and the community?
Well, as I said at the beginning, I'm a very big team player. And someone talked about the board. I really believe that the board, when you make a decision, you have to support that decision. That decision comes down 4-3. The voting gets 7 members of the board. Comes down 4-3. As a team, you support the decision made by the board. I find a lot of people talking about decisions have been made by the board where they're very negative, and I think that has to be changed. And I'm a firm believer in working as a team in all areas.
Thank you. Jay? Yes. Jay?
Good look at Jay.
If elected, what would be the first item that you would like to accomplish?
Probably not fair, but probably fire Bill. You know, in this job, you have to have a sense of humor, and I don't take it lightly, but somehow you manage to survive and you have a little bit of sense of humor. I think the biggest problem I see here, we started down in Venice, trying to make everybody understand they have their own area of interest, and the board has to understand that. It's not just golf. It's not just bocce ball. I've never tried that one. Although Bob Ferris told me, Freddie, how to do that. And it's not just tennis. Everybody has to have an interest. I think the board needs to pay attention to all those interests and work with them. I can tell you in Venice, I used to get probably 20 to 30 emails a day on people who had different interests, and all you do is address those interests as best you can. With that, Bill, you're hired again.
Thank you very much, Jay. We're going Jay Mullen. Over the past year, we went through a serious overhaul in community development. Do you feel that this was a move forward, or are you someone who feels things weren't so bad before?
This is a tough question. I just got here 13 months ago. So let me put it this way. The community here is superb, as I've told Bill many times. The golf course is spectacular, and I played at some of the biggest private courses in Sarasota and Charlotte County. This course could not be any better. The clubhouse is terrific. It's twice the size of the one I came from in Venice. And I might add, in Venice, I paid $6,000 a year for me to play golf. So I hear a lot of complaints here about fees and stuff like that. I tell you right now, this club is superb. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no complaints. I'm glad I'm here. And top of that, my young sister lives here too. I had to throw that in quickly before she got heard about it. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't know where you've been. I like where you're at.
Bert, this question is given to the alphabet and ask each one of you to share with the residents. And there's a 2-minute time limit on this. Your personal vision for the future of Heritage Pond.
I can make this very simple. Don't mess up a good thing. Get a lot of discussions about outside play and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, keeping this private, keeping the club as it is a big benefit to all of us. I have never seen a place like this. We use the club down in Venice for outside income, and the Chamber of Commerce had an annual outing, and they absolutely destroyed the club. So keep this in mind. You might get some income from those sources, but it's not worth the effort. It's not worth the damage it's causing the club. As far as I'm concerned, this place is good. Thank God I'm here. And I thank all of you for attending. And I look forward to seeing many of you around the club. Thank you.